Next is the consideration and approval of a request for the resolution authorizing the short-term borrowing of up to $4 million for up to 120 days to meet cash flow needs. And this is a fairly routine agenda item.
And as we look at this, again, routine, typically twice a year in November, and then also in middle of May to middle of June, the district runs a deficit spending, and this is due to the timing of aid payments and so forth and so on. Again, it's happened every year since I've been a business manager, whether it's in this district or another district. So what the district needs to do, it needs to short-term borrow some cash in order to meet its obligations for that short period of time. In June, at some point, we'll be receiving our aid payments, so then we will be able to pay those dollars back. Now, again, when we talk about the old days, typically you would do one borrowing a year. You would take those dollars, invest it, actually make a little bit of interest off it, and then have that available for your cash flow borrowing needs. But because of where the interest rates are today, we just do two different borrowings because we want to spend as little money as possible on the interest for those dollars, and so it's in our best interest to do two borrowings in each year. So we would ask that you pass a resolution which would authorize the district to borrow up to $4 million on a short-term basis.
Okay, I'd look for a motion then to approve that resolution.
So moved. Go ahead. You want a second? I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve a request for a resolution authorizing the short-term borrowing of up to $4 million for up to 120 days to meet those cash flow needs. Any other questions or comments? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Say no.
That was Judy. You seconded it, right?
And Greg, where do we typically borrow that? If that's local?
These dollars we're going to be borrowing right from F&M Bank.
Yeah, that's been locally done.
The ayes did have it. The motion carries, and so that resolution is approved.